Hello guys, my name is Tyler and welcome to part 3 of my review of SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. So it's been a few months, so sorry about that, but hell, I'm here right now, so let's get to it. As I said last time, we're gonna head over to the Mermaid Lair, and you may be thinking, where the hell is the Mermaid Lair? All I see is Shady Shoals, the retirement home that Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy reside in. Well, it's here. It's just below this couch. Within the Mermaid Lair, the robots have infiltrated and taken over, and it's your job to take it back. There are some fun things as well as frustrating things in the Mermaid Lair. Notably, it's fun to listen to SpongeBob's heroes.
Evil!
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Past Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, we are introduced to the disco floors. And these squares on the floors will turn from white to yellow to red, and it's safe to walk on the white and yellow tiles, but the red tiles will hurt you. Past the first disco floor, we have a new interesting robot named Arf. Arf is cool. Deeper within the Mermaid Lair, there are some challenges that Patrick can perform. There are some buttons that you can hit for Mermaid Man, and it isn't too bad. But what is really hard, well, it was hard when I was a kid, is the challenge for Barnacle Boy. He wants you to turn all of these rays forward. However, every time you hit a button to turn a ray, the rays on each side will turn as well. This was the most confusing thing ever when I was younger. Like, I would spend so much time just hitting the buttons until I would just randomly succeed. But eventually, now that I'm older, I figured out what you have to do. Just keep hitting the next button. That's it. It's that easy. Eventually, you'll meet the supercomputer and she'll tell you that you need to push all of the override buttons to regain control. Well, you go do that and then you see Mr. Krabs? How is he here and why? Don't know. Don't care. All you need to know is that there is a golden spatula here, and to get it, you just need to put a ball into a cup.
How do I get the ball rolling, Mr. Krabs?
You start the process by bubble bowling up this ramp to hit that button. Good luck, SpongeBob.
Trying to do this all correctly can be a bit difficult, but I assure you, it is possible. After regaining control from the robots, we're finished here, right? Wrong! When we regained control, we also turned off the power to the villain containment system. That's right. We have a boss battle.
Who is it? Man Ray? The atomic flounder? The dirty bubble?
No, worse than that. He's your archenemy, Prawn.
Prawn!
Did someone call?
What's interesting about Prawn is that he's actually an original character. And what I mean by that is that as far as I know, he wasn't a previous character from the TV show. It's already weird that the creators would be allowed to put this character in their game, but what's weirder is that they were also allowed to make all this animation and backstory for him as well.
What did Prawn do?
The worst thing you can imagine. He put all of Mermaid Man's white clothes in the washer with a red sock.
Everything I own turned pink! Pink!
Like, you would think that they wouldn't be allowed to introduce a new villain, but they were. And what's also weird about Prawn is his later appearances. Prawn has a cameo in Truth or Square, as well as SpongeBob Freestyle Funnies 2018 that came out in that year's Free Comic Book Day. This other website says that he appeared in the SpongeBob SquarePants Movie 2 video game. Do they mean Truth or Square? Neo Secret also says that Prawn appears in Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 7 The Good Enemy. Maybe? So Prawn wasn't originally part of the show, but then after the game he eventually became part of the show, right? There is no Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 7. Like, you would think it was because of this wiki and title card, but all of this is false. In my pursuit to verify the validity of this appearance of Prawn, I actually found a SpongeBob SquarePants fanfiction wiki. The fanfiction currently goes up to season 135, where the episodes are listed as airing in September of 2195. So anywho, you fuck up Prawn and you get your reward. Now let's go to Sandy's house. So these robots have invaded Sandy's tree dome. What are we gonna do about it? Oh, and Patrick is here too. Alright, so at this point, we're gonna go to rock bottom. Psych! I'm just gonna go up to the next section and get a new bubble power. What? What? You didn't know you could do that? Like, that's the most beautiful thing about this game. Like, if you just want to skip a section and just move forward, all you have to do is put in the time to search for the golden spatulas, get enough shiny objects, and you're rewarded for it. If you explore the world around you, you can actually be like, you know what? I don't just want to deal with this fucker. This guy's a hassle to take over, and I have to tiptoe up to him, hit him with my jellyfish net, and then he gets angry and alert, and then he attacks me, and it's like, fuck that. I'm gonna go face this robot Patrick, kick his ass, get his bubble missile power, and come back and hit this guy before he even knows I'm there. It's just so much easier to take this guy out with your bubble missile. I don't know why you wouldn't go get it before having to do rock bottom, especially since the Patrick robot is so fucking easy. Just hit him in the back 9 times with SpongeBob and Sandy, and there you go. Alright, now let's go back to rock bottom. Psych! Haha! Got you again. Like, come on, I just opened up this whole new area. You think I'm just gonna not go, look at the Krusty Krab and just go straight to rock bottom? Why wouldn't I want to explore the Krusty Krab? It's only one of the best places featured in the show. Within the Krusty Krab, we find that, yet again, the robots have invaded and they've taken over. You know what to do. Okay, alright, okay, let's go back to rock bottom now. So at rock bottom, we need to collect these priceless artworks that the robots stole. Like this one. Right here. I'm gonna be honest, rock bottom isn't one of my favorite levels. I mean, it's not the worst level, it's fun to traverse the security system in the museum, and it's funny to see the callback to the show, but I gotta tell you, the level is just kinda okay when compared to the rest of the levels in this area. The Mermalair is kick-ass, Sandy's house is kick-ass, although short, and yeah, the police station isn't anything special at all, but there is one other level here that is super fucking kick-ass.
Sand Mountain, where sea creatures go to enjoy an afternoon of falling down.
I fly like the wind! And I lose my marbles! He doesn't even know how to skate. I want the worm now! Float like a sea bee!
I've gone down this hill 100 times.
I'm built for speed. You beat my best time.
And if you thought that Sand Mountain wasn't kick-ass enough for this game, just wait till I show you this. Go into this hippy-dippy circle and fall asleep. Now, you have even more levels. And each one is awesome in its own way. We can go sliding down these Texas slopes in Sandy's dream, avoid cow pies, and eventually land in a giant nut. We can transfer some music notes in Squidward's dream and then walk on his nose. We can fight robots in a money arena in Mr. Krabs' dream. And finally, we can face Patrick's ultimate test in his dream.
Not so fast, SpongeBob. You'll have to pass my test before you get this golden spatula.
Very well, sir. Challenge accepted.
Very well. Your challenge is to find the golden spatula!
You're holding it.
You did it!
Alright, so that concludes this part of the review, and guess what, guys? We're nearly done. We only have a few more levels to go through until we face the final fight. However, the next part of my review is not going to include the final bouts, the final thing that we have to do. There's still some levels we have to explore, and that's going to be coupled with things I would say are the negatives, or the things that I just don't like about the game. In fact, there is one particular level that I do not like about this game so much, and I think I may have alluded to it before in the first part of this review. So that's definitely something to look forward to. So make sure to come back next time in part 4, where I'm going to go over things that I don't like about the game, as well as some goofs. See ya.